Welcome. I have a €1 billion idea business proposal. It is not worth, at the startup, any less than €2.8 million valuation. It is going to be worth much more to investors. Everybody is going to make money. I am Denis Desmarais, founder, CEO, and Chief Scientific Officer at Rius Medical. Rius Medical improves manufacturing efficiency for one purpose: commercial success. Rius Medical has a manufacturing process from stem cells, resulting in 3 medical products: red blood cells, high-value red cells, and chimeric antigen receptor immune cells, such as NK cells. A closer look at those therapeutic products is summarized here. Red blood cells from blood donation are not enough. Not only in Germany, in USA, as well as other countries, shortages do occur, especially in summer, resulting in rescheduled surgery and treatments. Blood banks inventories are depleted. Donors are summoned to save life. Culturing red blood cell from stem cell is an alternative with a €80,000 price tag per blood unit. Some competitors claim €5,000 per blood unit. Nonetheless, it is still inefficient manufacturing. The US government agency DARPA in 2008 commissioned scientists to manufacture red blood cells from stem cells, the blood farming program. Before I tell you about it now, let me tell you about high-value red cells. High-value red cells that do more than simply carry oxygen is the upgrade in culturing red blood cells from stem cells. DARPA, as of 2013, shifted to high-value red cells because manufacturing inefficiency prevents below €5,000 production costs per blood unit. Harvey Lodish, with Rius Therapeutics, is leading that 2013 DARPA program, inspired by French-based biotech company Erytech. That is great news for Rius Medical, as they are more partners than competitors. In the next slide, I elaborate further on that partnership. The greatest value creation to Rius Medical is immuno-oncology. Chimeric antigen receptor engineered immune cells, such as NK cell, is one highly profitable investment area for early investors. This is depicted in the collaborations mentioned here. For example, with Pfizer, Bristol Myers Squibb, Celgene, and Baxalta, now Shire. These big pharmaceutical companies invested a few millions in the mentioned biotech companies. Immuno-oncology is, after all, the fastest growing investment sector in biotech. Sales are expected to see annual revenues from 25 to 40 billion US dollar in 3 years from now. That is by 2020. And that is up from 2.5 billion 2 years ago, in 2015. Okay, let's have a look first at red blood cell before immuno-oncology. Red blood cells at the lowest production costs and the upgrade to high-value red cells are two products of Rius Medical manufacturing. In the next slide, I will cover the basics briefly. But here, let me put the emphasis on the upgrade by French-based biotech company Erytech. Erytech adds the enzyme asparaginase to red blood cell. The upgraded red blood cell circulate in blood plasma of the patient, depleting the nutrient asparagine. Healthy cells produce this nutrient, but generally not tumor cells. As depicted here by Eritech, the removal of asparagine, an essential nutrient, starves the cancer cells. Now, immuno-oncology. Immuno-oncology changes the treatment of cancer. Not chemo or radiation therapy, but by empowering the immune system to target and destroy cancer cells. Chimeric antigen receptor links antibody-binding cancer cells to a receptor on immune cells such as T cells. In Figure C, this unique antibody T cell, derived here from the patient, now has the ability of targeting and destroying cancer cells. Immune cells can also be NK cells from the patient or from healthy donor engineered to have this antibody targeting technology called chimeric antigen receptor, depicted here in Figure A and B. Viral vectors for gene delivery are very inefficient. Therefore, Rius Medical uses the far superior human artificial chromosome technology for gene delivery. For investors in therapeutic, they have extensive knowledge of small molecules, drug development. Figure 2 is an improvement on Figure 1. Preclinical development is reduced to 4 years, and very important is the clinical development reduced to 6 years, not 10 years. Rius Medical Therapeutic is not a small molecule, but it has an identical development profile, here shown in Figure 3. 3 to 4 years to assemble the prototype. That includes DNA synthesis of selected genes outsourced at GeneScript, assembly of DNA fragments on human artificial chromosome under collaboration with Professor Mitsuo Oshimura, and validation of engineered haematopoietic stem cells for 3 therapeutic products: native red blood cells, high-value red cells, and immuno-oncology with chimeric antigen receptor engineered NK cells. Here is where it gets exciting for early investors at Seed and Series A. Many early investors at Seed and Series A want validation within 1 year of investment and revenue on the second year so as to exit within 5 years. Investment in therapeutic is not a match for them. Investment in Rius Medical is not for them. Early investors in therapeutic know that revenue is not their return on investment strategy. What they want is the increase in value creation of the company they invested so as to exit within 5 years, at least 5 years, it can be more. For these investors, Rius Medical is a serious offer of investment. Investing in Rius Medical is investing in a platform technology with immediate growth potential. In the 3 to 4 years of the prototype assembly, here is the creation of value. Here is what the equity investment of Seed and Series A investors to Rius Medical actually bring? Immuno-oncology brings the highest value creation with engineered NK cell therapeutic products. The competition for red blood cells, native red blood cells, are UK company Novosan and French company Ethypharm with Professor Luc Douay. However, Rius Medical has a unique advantage: manufacturing at the lowest production cost. Furthermore, Rius Medical platform technology results in red blood cell upgrade with Eritech and Rius Therapeutic as partners, not competitors. This partnership unites the expertise of manufacturing efficiency and high-value red cells. Partnership is, in my view, the shortest way to bring innovative therapeutics to impact health-related quality of life of patients. The highest value creation for Rius Medical is immuno-oncology. Again, partnership, not competitors. Partnership with Toronto and Nankwes, leaders in NK cell engineering. Novartis and Kite Pharma are leaders in patient-derived engineered T-cell. Selectis is the leader in off-the-shelf engineered T-cell, that is from healthy donors. Because of the heavy weight, big pharma company like Pfizer, Bristol Myers Squibb, Celgene, investing millions in chimeric antigen receptor technology, immuno-oncology is the highest value creation for Rius Medical. Through partnership, Rius Medical off-the-shelf engineered NK cell may occupy a major segment of the immuno-oncology market. Isolated from patient or healthy donors, T-cells are more numerous than NK cells, hence the choice for T-cells engineering. Safety-wise, NK cells are far superior than T-cell in exclusively killing tumor cells, not healthy cells. Rius Medical in immuno-oncology, exclusively manufacturing NK cell, has a strong emphasis on safety. Why invest in Rius Medical? It is going to be worth much more money to you, the seed and Series A investors. Why me? I implement manufacturing efficiency, my unique advantage over my competitors. The problem is the use of growth factors in the culture of stem cells. It is the use of growth factors that bring manufacturing at a higher cost for my competitors, Novosan and Ethypharm. Growth factor signaling leads to expansion as one outcome, or to maturation with different growth factors. Instead of adding growth factors, Rius Medical add genes, transcription factor genes. Adding genes by viral vectors is inefficient. Instead, derived from chromosome 21, human artificial chromosome, a patented technology, offers a significant method to achieve manufacturing efficiency. The method preserves genomic DNA, one gene copy per cell, no overexpression or silencing. No growth factors, but adding transcription factor genes similar to induced pluripotent stem cell technology. These transcription factor genes lead to expansion without maturation, set 1 genes, and another set of transcription factor genes, set 2, lead to maturation into red blood cells or NK cells. These transcription factors are published in Leukemia Cancer Research, the published proof of concept behind Rius Medical, manufacturing at the lowest production cost. The roadmap to market entry begins with prototype assembly at GeneScript. Besides qualified laboratory staff, GeneScript leaves all ownership rights to Rius Medical. Adding the DNA fragment, the GeneScript synthesized DNA fragment, to the human artificial chromosome is with the collaboration of Professor Mitsuha Oshimura. Validation of the engineered haematopoietic stem cell is performed in Germany, outsourced to cell culture facilities such as cell line services, all within the said 3 to 4 years. Next, in Europe, the regulatory body for approving clinical data is the European Medicines Agency, with Advanced Therapy Medical Products Program. HOVON is an example of a clinical research organization contracted for performing clinical trials meeting European Medicines Agency guidelines. With additional recruitment postponed to manufacturing, Team Rius Medical is currently GeneScript for laboratory, facility and personnel, Professor Mitsuha Oshimura as a consultant, and finally Simon Bilson, Advisory Board member. Supporting the seed investor is the Invest program of the German government, offering 20% discount or refund to EU-based business angel. Additional support comes later at the Series B investment round with the venture capital program of the German government, Coparion Co-Investment. Here you have it, the proposal. If investing in therapeutic is what you do as an early-stage investor, and you want to make a strong return on investment within 5 years or more, do you want to take advantage of this opportunity? Let me hear from you. One last thing. The notion that cell-based therapies are likely to be significantly more expensive to produce than small molecules and biological drugs due to the complexity of their manufacturing process occurs only with the lack of innovation in manufacturing itself. Rius Medical represents a network of academia, biotech, and engineering with one purpose: to cure, prevent, and manage major diseases. Many thanks.